Hello friends, welcome back. Chances have it that if you're finding this video, perhaps you're finding yourself in some cramping or pain or, feeling a bit moody, perhaps during or before your menstrual cycle. I'm just creating this video as a little hug of love to send out to you and to let you know that you're not alone. And we're just going to go through a really calming flow that's going to, and I hate to even say flow because we're not going to be moving fast. So it's just some calming poses, breath work that we can do during this time to settle our bodies and tune in and, really listen to what our bodies are trying to tell us, which generally during this time, our bodies are telling us to slow down, to relax, to kind of sit back into this moment and just feel what comes up. So during this practice, I ask you to keep an open mind and just feel into your body for what's coming up. Don't push your body any further than it needs to or wants to. If that means that you're just literally laying on your mat the whole time, that's your practice today, and that's completely fine. In this world, we're constantly hit with all the pressures, especially as women. So much pressure to just do, and this time is really telling us, hey, we need to replenish so that we can come on the other side renewed. So if you can and you haven't already, I suggest wearing some socks. I've got my favorite ones that my really good friend sent me that have King Charles Cavalier on them. Shout out to Jax. And this is just really good to help to make sure that you're supporting your chi and blood flow as well as your kidney energy. So these are all really important things to help that menstruation have a little bit more ease in and throughout the body. So get into something comfortable, and we're going to start by laying on our backs, as I'm sure we all want to be there, and just starting to come into our breath. So if you're ready, and also if you have a cup of your favorite tea, I'm drinking a little bit of ginseng tea, just a little bit of energy with a little bit of chen pea, so a little bit of orange peel in there with some rose hips just to kind of regulate some chi movement and just also give some extra iron that's needed. So if you have a pillow, bolster, any blocks, those are going to be helpful. I'm just going to play some music here in the background. And so, all right, we're going to set up a little space for ourselves. So we're going to take a block and sit it on its highest level, and then we're going to sit one a little lower behind it, and then we can prop our bolster or pillow up on that. And we're just gonna kind of seat our bottoms back up against that block and just slowly come down onto that block. Release your arms out to the side, let them fall where they may. You can release your legs out straight in front of you. You can also keep your knees bent. Keep your feet on the outside of the mat and let your knees fall in if this feels better for you. And we're just going to acclimate here, coming into our breath for a moment. Notice where it's at today. See if it's making its way all down into the belly. Perhaps it's just stuck up here in the chest. And if that is how it is, that is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But we're going to actually take that breath a little deeper, because when we bring it down into our belly region, it actually helps to release some of that tension that may be going on. So we can take our hands on the sides of our top of our hip bone here, almost in like a little heart shape over our belly button. And you can close your eyes down here and just start to feel that breath work its way all the way down into that lower abdomen area. Notice your belly expand like a balloon on the inhale, and on the exhale, feel it deflate back in towards the spine. And take this breath really slowly, perhaps on the exhale, breathing out through the mouth, making that exhale longer than the inhale. Take this breath a couple times at your own breath's pace. Remind your body that it's safe and that you're here to listen. Oftentimes when we're fighting these feelings of discomfort, it makes it worse. So really being able to just sit in that discomfort and ask our bodies what they're trying to tell us can actually be more beneficial for us. Know that your body is not doing anything wrong. It just perhaps needs a little bit of guidance and a little bit more support. And that's what you're doing right now. You're showing up for yourself and you're giving your body the support that she needs to go on to the next hour or next day. Imagine inhaling that cleansing light in through your whole body, letting it encapsulate everywhere inside your organs, and exhaling out anything that no longer serves. Perhaps even letting it out with a sigh. We'll take this breath a couple more inhales and exhales. And on your next exhale, we'll take our arms to the sides of the bolster and slowly tuck our chin in and slowly roll back on up. We want to just make sure that we're moving really slow today. Again, this is our body's way of saying to slow down, so we don't need to crunch in postures or anything. We need to meet our body where it wants to be met. We can move these blocks and keep them close by. We'll come into bound ankle pose. So we're gonna take the bottoms of our feet together. And if it feels comfortable, we can take blocks to underneath our knees if they need a little bit of support here. Or if your knees come all the way down to the earth, that's cool too. I'm not that flexible. And let those feet push out. They don't need to be all the way up in. We're not trying to crunch again. We're just trying to take these poses at our leisure. So rolling our shoulders back, lengthening up through our crown. Almost feel as if there's a string attached to the bottom of our pelvis, coming all the way up through our spinal canal, lifting us up through the top of our head in a spot that we call Ba Hui. Do 20. Oh, that's Jared. And so we are going to just relax into this pose here. Roll our shoulders back behind us. And we can slowly start to massage underneath our knees, kind of in the interior parts of our legs here. This is where the spleen, the liver, and the kidney channels run. And we're just giving a nice massage to those areas. They have a lot to do with where our blood flows, how we're producing blood. So we're just massaging those areas. Come around that medial ankle bone on the inside, giving a little circular motion here. Creating a little warmth here as well. And we can come down into the inside of those feet, following that spleen line all the way out to our big toe. We can come in between that big toe and second toe and just massage a little bit there. We have a really important point on the liver channel called Tai Chong, liver 3. And we're just gonna give a little bit of a massage to that area, a little acupressure here. This is a great point for helping the liver kind of chill out and also move and regulate that qi and blood. Then we can come on the inside. Come to the inside of our bottom of our foot to a point called Yang Chuan, which is part of the kidney meridian. And it's a very beneficial point to help to descend any excess from the head as well as calm the spirits. We'll do that on the other side as well. Send a little love and gratitude to our feet. They're the first thing that meets the earth. They're our connection to the earth. They take us all the places we want to go. Unless we're rolling around, then the wheels take us. But our feet do a lot of work for us. All right. So releasing that massage, shaking our fingers out to release anything that we might have picked up that we no longer need. Shaking your upper body. And we can take a forward fold here if we like, and that feels good in our bodies. So we'll straighten up, lengthen up through our spine once again, and hinge at our hips and come forward. Just so feels our edge, our hands can come down onto the earth. Almost as if we're looking in that pond. And just imagine who you see looking back at you. Admire yourself and all the beauty and strength that you possess. Maybe even smile at that reflection of yourself. Remember who you truly are. And we can slowly start to lift ourselves back, press our hands into the earth, pushing our vertebrae one on top of another. And bring our knees in towards each other to meet. We'll take our knees bent here, our feet in line with our hips, and just take our arms out to the side and then bring them and wrap them around our knees, and give ourselves a hug here. Lifting up through our spine and then letting your chin slightly tuck in. Perhaps you can let your neck roll side to side here. Your left ear comes over to your left shoulder. Come back down to center. Roll your right ear over to your right shoulder. Take this a couple times. Breathe deeply again into that abdomen. And when you come back to center, slowly lifting that head back up. We're gonna come onto a tabletop position here. So our hands and knees, if you need, you can place a blanket underneath your knees. Our knees are gonna come in line underneath our hip bones. Our palms come underneath our shoulders. And bring a little bit of integrity up through our abdomen here. We're not dumping, we're lifting up into that neutral spine. And then we can roll our shoulders back and slowly lift our head up. Our hips lift up and we come into that cow pose, facing forward, opening our chest to the wall ahead of us. And exhale, start to curve that spine like a C, like a cat that just got scared. Our chin comes in towards our chest. Inhale, come through the shoulders, lift back up that gaze, those hips lift up into our cow pose. Exhale back into that cat pose. Take this a couple times at your own breath's pace. This is going to help open up that spleen meridian as well as the Ren meridian that runs through your central core. Maybe you want to make those movements a little bit more organic. Rolling out from side to side. Relieving that pressure that may be happening inside your abdomen. Maybe you want to press your heels or your bum back towards your heels. Come up. Do whatever feels right in your body today. We can wag our tail side to side, looking back to the left while our hips bump to the right. Taking our tail to the left as our hips move to the left as our upper body moves to the right. And release back into that neutral tabletop spine here. And we can curl our toes under and just lifting our right foot to meet our left hand and that left foot to meet behind the left hand. I'm gonna turn here. We're coming into a yogic squat here, bringing our palms to touch one another, our elbows push into our knees. Breathe deeply here. Exhale out. Sway here gently side to side if that feels good. You can also sit on a block here. And exhale, slowly release your seat down to the earth. And we're going to come down onto our backs. You're gonna let our legs fall out, let our arms fall to the sides. Reassimilate here to the earth. Take a couple breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, releasing it all down into the earth. We're gonna bend into that left knee. Bring that knee up towards our chest. Let our hands grasp around that left knee and let it rock side to side. When we're ready, we're going to take that right hand to the top of the left knee and we're going to let that left knee fall over to the right. We can bring those blocks in again and let the knee meet a block. Or if you'd like, you can also let it meet the earth. Whatever feels right in your body today. We want to let that left shoulder remain on the earth as best we can. It may pop up and that's okay. And we can let that left hand come straight out into a T. And breathe deep into the abdomen here. This is going to help to, you know, I like to think of it as taking a sponge to the organs, just detoxing them and giving them a little bit of pressure and then release. We have a lot of important meridians that run down through our abdomen and through our inguinal area. So we're just kind of getting a little pressure to those points. Inhaling, bringing that left knee back to center, giving it one final hug before we release it to meet the right leg. Straighten out our hips here. And then we'll go ahead and bring that right leg, that right knee bent in towards our chest. Rock that side to side. And you guessed it, we're gonna bring that on over that left leg to that block or the earth. That right arm is gonna come out into a T shape, allowing that shoulder to reach the earth if possible. And we can gaze over that right arm. Again, send that breath deep down into the abdomen here. On your next exhale, bring that right knee back to center. Give it one final hug. And release it down to meet the left. Give it a little shake out to your legs if that feels good. We're going to go ahead and bend both of our knees, and the bottoms of our feet are going to come in back behind our bottoms. We'll nestle up there, and then we'll have our arms on the sides of our body, rolling our shoulders deep down into the mat. And go ahead and grab that block. We're gonna come into a reclined supported bridge. So this is really nice just to kind of create a little bit of pressure on that lower back, because I know a lot of times we might have some back pain associated with cramping. So we're gonna go ahead and slowly start to lift our pelvis. Vertebrae by vertebrae, we're going to lift up, pressing into our hands and our feet. And we'll take that block and we can have it on the lowest setting. We're just gonna seat it right underneath our sacrum. You want it to feel comfortable, you don't want it to be painful, so make sure that it's seated not on the spinal column itself, but actually the sacrum part of the spine, more your tailbone. It should feel like a nice flat space for that tailbone to sit on. And just take some deep, renewing and refreshing breaths here, in and out through the nose, allowing that belly to inflate and deflate. This is one of my favorite poses. I like to do it daily for a couple minutes a day. I find it very releasing because we hold so much in our hips. So it's really nice to create that counter stretch and help it feel supported to be able to release and not hold in all these things. Taking a couple final breaths here. And we're gonna go ahead and press into our feet and slowly start to lift back up. We're gonna take that block out from underneath us and move it to the side. And then we'll slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come back on down. And once your body fully is in line and spine is in line, we'll bring our knees in here, hug them into the chest one last time, rock side to side if this feels good. And then we will slowly let our legs fall out to the sides, our arms fall away from our bodies. If we need a blanket to place over our abdomen here, we can do that. We could cover our feet. Whatever makes you feel comfortable in your Shavasana. We're gonna roll our shoulders down into the earth and just take 2 final breaths here. We're gonna take the deepest inhale we've taken all day. So breathing in, letting that belly expand. And out through our mouths, we're just gonna release it. Release anything that no longer serves. The earth knows what to deal and how to deal with it. We release it to her. We'll take one more deep inhale. At the top, if you feel like you have enough air, just take a couple more sips in. And exhale it all out. Take a couple moments here to connect in to our body. Again, listen to anything that she has to tell us. You can either choose to stay here, or when you're ready, start to invite breath back into your body. Again, notice that bellies rise and fall. Start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, creating larger movements, maybe rolling out your ankles, your wrists. And when you're ready, taking your arms up overhead, with a full body stretch here, pointing your toes away from your hands away from your toes. Bending into your knees, and start to roll over onto that right side. That bottom arm becomes a pillow. That left arm creates a little connection in with the earth. Take a moment to send some gratitude here to your body as well as the earth. Know that you are supported and you are strong, and you can make it through even your hardest days. And when you're ready, press into that top hand and just slowly come back to a comfortable seat. You can keep your eyes closed here. Roll your shoulders back behind you. Find that length through your spine and that little thread that's pulling you up. We'll take an inhale. Our arms come out to the side, pulling in all the yin from the earth, connecting with the yang of the universe and the heavens. And go ahead and pull that down into your body on the exhale. Take that again, bringing all the good that is made for you. Breathe deep and exhale all that is for you and good into your body. Taking those arms out one more time, out to the side, collecting all that the universe has to offer us. Our palms come together to touch at the top. Exhale our palms down to between our eyebrows and do a little clockwise massage here. Being thankful for all that you see and all the light that is shown your way. Taking an inhale here. Exhale those palms down to your lips, being grateful for a voice not only outside of you but inside of you that can let you know what you need when you need it. Taking a deep inhale here. Exhale, bring those palms to heart center. Having gratitude for your heart and all your body that just works together. And being grateful for this practice, for yourself, and the strength that you show every single day for showing up. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, bow your chin towards your chest in gratitude for all that you can do and all that you continue to do. The light in me honors and sees the light within all of you. Together we are one. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that small practice and hopefully it brought you a little bit of relaxation. Again, education around things like premenstrual syndrome and premenstrual dysphoric disorder are really important because it's just always important to know that you should not be going through painful menstruation. There's ways to help it, whether it be through Chinese medicine or any other outlets, but I have found through research that Chinese medicine is very beneficial. So I highly recommend you do your own research and see what's right for you. And I wish you a good cycle, and may you flow smoothly, and may you have a wonderful rest of your day and week ahead. Thank you.